Corey, in the second half, they started hitting balls on you guys. Did they do anything differently, or?
No, they didn't. It was just the tempo. You know, we obviously during the game we struggled with tempo, getting lined up and getting the signals, communicating. So they just took advantage of that.
Corey, obviously, Tez Walker had a big game tonight. Just what did he do that made him so effective against you guys?
He's a good receiver, good fast, long receiver. He made plays when his number was called, and we just got to watch the tape and see where we went wrong.
And it seems like sometimes you guys get caught maybe trying to make a play, and maybe you bite or break in a little bit at the wrong time. How much have you guys been kind of working on fixing that?
Well, it's definitely something we got to work on more so now because it's starting to affect how we play in the game, and it's starting to other teams starting to take advantage of it. So just moving forward, we just got to emphasize that in practice. That's all I'm saying.
Any comments on Drake May and how he was compared to what you thought he'd be?
He's a great quarterback. I never thought he wasn't. Even throughout the game when we started to put pressure on him and he started struggling a little bit, I never thought he wasn't a great quarterback. He's a good quarterback, and they have a good team.
What was the Tez Walker scout in practice this week? Like, what were you guys hearing about him specifically?
Just fast, long receiver. It wasn't too much on him because he obviously just got eligible, so it wasn't much tape on him except for last week. So
it's obviously hard to play perfect every single play. And there's gonna be confusion and stuff. The first touchdown that he scored, it looked like you and Cam were kind of trying to communicate. Was there something that happened?
It actually wasn't with Cam. It was supposed to be with James, but just miscommunication, tempo. We couldn't get aligned, and they took advantage of a busted play.
I was gonna say, how much did their tempo maybe disrupt just the flow? Because Ruben talked about it, like how that's the first time you guys really faced a team that played that much tempo.
Yeah, it was definitely I would say tough, but it's just something we got to work on to improve on, get better throughout the year. Because now that they've done it, other teams try to do the same thing. So,
how did the speed that they were running compare to like what you guys saw in practice?
Well, it's nowhere near possible to simulate how fast they go with our scout team, but we just got to keep working on it. Obviously, they took advantage of it tonight, and you just got to move forward and get better.
And it was hard. The signals, you were having a hard time getting the signals in time because they were snapping the ball so quickly. Yeah.
And UNC has a lot of threats at wideout. Obviously, how did that impact y'all's ability to cover them?
I don't think it impacted our ability to cover them. They just gave us a lot of tempo, and it was hard to get aligned. Communication issues with tempo as well. So I don't think their receivers were. I wouldn't say they're not good, but I just think they didn't give us that much of a problem except for 9. So.
You'd say it was more of a tempo issue versus a coverage. Okay.
Corey, a few more. You guys have obviously had losing streaks before. We lost 1 or 2 in a row. But how do you sort of, is this team different at all in your mind that they're going to respond differently?
Yeah, this team is definitely different. I thought we came out tonight with a huge chip on our shoulder. Obviously, we didn't get the result we wanted. But I feel like this team is definitely different. We got actual captains that's going to step up and make sure everybody's ready to go. Nobody's feeling sorry for ourselves because we can't feel sorry for ourselves because the ball got to get put down next Saturday and we got to play again. So we just got to keep moving.
Great. Thank you very much.